Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get this beautiful bronze look on a deeper complexion. So starting out, I'm just going to prep her brows, and you guys know I normally prep the brows using my duo glue and just press it down into the skin. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to enhance your melanated skin and give your client who may be like brown skin a really bronzed look. So starting out with clean and moisturized skin, you want to take your primer and mix it with a highlighter or a gold liquid highlighter. And what this will do is just give your skin a nice glow. Gold tones look really good on brown skin, so you want to play on that. And then you just want to blend it out and make sure that everything is even to go into the foundation. For the foundation, you want to make sure you're using a foundation that matches your neck or chest directly. This will keep you from looking ashy in photos and in person. Now what you'll see me do is use a foundation shade that is one shade lighter than her all over face tone, and what this will do is just make sure that the highlighter that we are going to use later blends evenly and well without any flashback. So for this tutorial, we're going to focus on warming up the skin with the contour. The contour isn't going to be a tone that is cool toned or meant to chisel the face. It will be to make sure that her skin is nice and bronzed. So the shade that I use will be right in the description down below. But you want to make sure you stray away from any gray tone shades, and you want to use shades that are more rich and brown and kind of like a brick tone. So once you've had the foundation already blended out, you want to move on to your highlighter, and we're going to stick to using neutral tones because the powder that we're going to apply is going to be really golden. We're going to use these tones right here just to brighten up the under eye, the cupid's bow, nose, forehead, and chin. So I want to make sure that her skin stays really rich, so I'm sticking to neutral golden type of tones, and I'm not going too bright from her actual skin tone. Now what this will do is just make sure that everything is blended and melted together while also keeping her complexion nice and golden. Now this part is very important because this is the part that is going to keep you from having flashback. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and this is a yellow setting powder. The mistake that I made was I put a little too much on the beauty blender when pressing it into the skin. For you guys, I'm going to recommend that you use a little less product, that way it'll be easier to blend out. It wasn't that hard for me, but if you're a beginner or you're just practicing, then I know using too much product can definitely put a stamp on your progress. So the eyeshadow that we're going to use today is this QOV Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This palette was sent to me from this company, so I will leave that in the description box down below, you guys. It has some really nice brick red tones and some gold shimmers in it that is perfect for this type of look. So starting out, I'm just going to use this brown shade that I got from the palette, and I'm applying that right into her crease and a little bit into the brow bone, and I'm also going to drag it a little bit into the nose contour area. So after applying the eyeshadow, I'm just going to move on to bronzing the skin, and I'm using this bronzer from Makeup Revolution, and I'm using the color medium. These bronzers are super rich and super red, so it goes perfect with this specific look and for her skin tone. I'm using it to set the contour areas because, again, you guys, I didn't want to use any cool tones for her face. I don't want to create any shadows for her face. I want to bring out her brown skin and enrich it with red brick tones. So I'm going back into my QOV Cosmetics palette, and I'm taking that red brick shade and I'm putting that all over her eyelid. And as you can see, I'm going to make sure I blend it right into the nose contour. Blending it into the nose contour just gives the face a even more warmed effect and also chisels her nose. Then I'm going to go in with this darker brown shade, and what this is going to do is smoke out this look for us. Now I'm not going to do a cut crease. I'm just going to take this NYX pigment and I'm going to put it all over her eyelid, and I'm going to focus it in the shape that her eyelid naturally is because she has a beautiful bold eye shape, and I want to play on that as well. Then I'm just going to dust away that Sacha Cosmetics powder with a little bit of MAC Mineralize Skinfinish, and I'm using the color dark. Set her entire face, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and I'm using the color 365. And then we're going to go ahead and smoke out that waterline, and I'm just adding some concealer so the eyeshadow can have something to adhere to. And I'm doing the same colors but in reverse. So I'm going in with the dark brown and then the red brick shade with a fluffier brush to make sure everything is blended and buffed out. And then to brighten up her eyes even more, I'm going in with some highlighter in her inner tear ducts. And then we're going to go in and smoke out that waterline some more with some NYX eyeliner. And then I'm going to go over top of that liner with some black eyeshadow. So now we're going to apply the blush, and I'm actually going to use this as a bronzer on her to kind of warm up her face, and it's a brick red and orange tone mixed together, and I'm going to apply it to her cheeks as well as her forehead, and this will just make her skin look super bronze and add some color back into that foundation. I'm going to layer that with some gold highlighter, and I'm going to apply that to the cheekbones, the temples of her forehead, the middle of her forehead as well, her cupid's bow, and down the bridge of her nose. This will literally make your client have a very glowy face, and especially if she's brown skin, this will just enhance everything because it blends and melts right into the skin tone. So I've had this new way of doing brows, which is so interesting to me because I never thought I would change the way that I do my brows, and I really love it. It just plays off my client's natural shape, and it actually enhances their face shape as well. Now I'm going to go in and add the lashes, and you guys know I love to use the duo glue, and I just like to paint the lash glue right close to the waterline and then pop the lashes right on top. And then you want to go ahead and set the face so that we can apply the bottom lashes. So we're using bottom lashes because I want to take this look from natural to edgy, and I want her features to really stand out, and this will really make her eyes pop out beautifully. So I applied the lip off camera, and I used the Maybelline Super Stay Matte liquid lipstick, and I'm just going in with some black right around to align the lips. And what this will do is give it that 90s effect, but also add some edge to the look. I just went in with some black eyeshadow to blend out that lip liner, because the lip color was so matte that I couldn't get the liner to move. But as you can see, everything is coming together beautifully, you guys. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you learned some tips today on how to do makeup on a brown skin client. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.